Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So nothing really happened yesterday. It's kind of how do I put it? Another pin bar. So it's one, two, three. That's the fourth pin bar in a kind of in a row. But to me, this has been the big move down, and we are just hovering here on this 155 EMA. I don't like it at all. So if I just put that level in, let me just get it. So it's not exact, it's no real clear structure, but just look to the left and you can see how we've been pivoting around this level that we are testing, and that's right where the 155 EMA is at the moment, and that's 15,500. So from a bullish perspective, oscillators have crossed over, pointing up. We've also got a bit of weekly price action here, nice big pin bar. I don't really like the oscillators at the moment, and this is really it's not something which is exciting me just yet. It could be a flag. Okay, so there's the bottom of the flag. It could be a flat top triangle, and flag would be kind of something like that. And then obviously the structure where we are now, I'm just going to do that there. It could also indicate a flat top triangle. If you look at the 3-hour oscillators grouping to the upside, no real diversions to talk about, but the week has been a small green bar, big down, big up to come and test the top. So if we start looking at the hour, do we have a double top? Do we have sort of a head and shoulders? There's a shoulder, there's a head, there's a shoulder. I still don't like the oscillators. We have crossed over on the moving averages. This 155 EMA is the next thing to worry about. So from a structure perspective, 15,500 is critical. We need to pay attention to that. And then we also need to pay attention to 15,578. So those are kind of the two levels I'm looking at right now. I'm really cautious with this, and I'm really cautious with the Dow Jones as well. To me it seems like it's retesting a big break. I know if you look at the bigger time frames, you look at the weekly especially, you'll see a lot of tails. You see that? A lot of tails, a lot of buying coming in here, a lot of people seeing value here. But when you start looking at like the 8-hour, the 4-hour, the 3-hour, etc., you're still in a downward trend. So we need to wait for confirmation, and for me confirmation is going to be sort of break and retest above 15,578. That would get me confirmation that we should start looking for structure and moves to the upside. At the moment this is just testing a breakout. I'm not too keen on jumping in short because we have been forming higher lows. So in other words, we're sideways at the moment. So I'm clearly sitting on the sides on the DAX at the moment, as well as Wall Street for today. We do have non-farm payrolls coming out on Friday, so obviously that is a catalyst that's going to drive us, and that's what a lot of the traders are going to be waiting for. For me at the moment, if you're going to trade this, you're probably going to be better off down on a 15 kind of a 15-minute chart or something like that. But even on the 15-minute chart, you can see trend is up back onto the 155. Nice gap here which we missed. That gap is still open, but we did bounce off some structure, which is typical of gaps. So you always find the structure above the gap. There's a gap because everybody knows that there are trades down there, traders waiting here, specifically sort of shorts that are waiting to target this area, and they'll either trail their stop or they'll keep moving their stops down. So that people look for this closest bit of structure, which is there, trigger a few stops, a couple more people add to their position because it was moving down, getting back to the structure, trigger a few more stops, and then the stops really trigger, and then it carries on. Anyway, so big down, big up yesterday. So that's kind of the view that I've got. On the 15-minute, you probably find some short-term trades that'll work. But for me, I'm really looking for the structure on the hour before I start jumping in on this. So it clears certain hands. Hope it helps somewhat, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.